Blue Network presents Eddie Condon's 26th Jazz Concert.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, kids and hot fans all over America. Here's some of that Condon music again. That first selection, for example, was Irving Berlin's American classic Easter Parade. And reading from left to right, here's exactly who played it for you. The fellow who wins the musicians' poll every year as top man at the piano, Jess Stacy. The bassist that gets the nod from Virgil Thompson, Bob Casey of Cairo, Illinois. And the Babe Ruth of the baritone saxophone, Senor Ernesto Caceres. Direct from Carnegie Hall, our extra special percussionist, Mr. Joe Grasso. The Dorchester, Massachusetts boy, a little boy whose golden cornet is known all around the world, Maxie Kamensky. The fullback of the year from Okmulgee, Oklahoma, Pee Wee Russell. And there's a fellow here who just dropped in on his way to the Army Notre Dame game. A lucky stiff. Eddie Condon.
Fred, I'll see you at the 40-yard line.
I wish I'd be there.
Well, I'll say a few extra prayers for you with regards to what team you're in favor of. Ladies and gentlemen, last Saturday afternoon at 5:30, we played our second concert of the season at Carnegie Hall. One of the standout groups was a quartet. And for those of you who didn't hear them, here they are again. Ernie Caceres on clarinet, Jess Stacy, Bob Casey, and Joe Grosso. The song is Sherry. Are you ready to take it, Ernie? Take it, Jess. Here's a selection we'd like to dedicate to pianist Joe Sullivan out in Hollywood. Max Kamensky in the orchestra. We're going to play Someday, Sweetheart. Take it, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a new tenor vocalist that's been creating quite a stir around town. We've got him here for you today. Fred Robbins.
Thanks, Edward. Did you say tenor? Here's a memorandum for the entire class. Eddie Condon will conduct his third jazz concert of the season at Carnegie Hall Saturday afternoon, December 2nd at 5:30. And as usual, 30 of the greatest names in hot music will be programmed. Today's program has been abbreviated somewhat in order to give you a complete coverage of the Army Notre Dame game, which follows at once after this program over most of these stations. Next week's concert will consist of a half-hour show featuring George Wetling, Jess Stacy, Ernie Caceres, Pee Wee Russell, Miff Mole, Muggsy Spanier, Edmund Hall, Bob Casey, and songs by Lee Wiley and Red McKenzie. And here's Mr. Condon directing a little impromptu ensemble for you.
Stacy's going to start this. Are you ready, Jess? Go ahead.
Eddie Condon's jazz concerts are produced by Ernest Anderson and announced by Fred Robbins.
This program was heard in Canada through facilities of the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. This is the Blue Network.